Usually when conversations start out on the couch, they don't end well, but I'm hoping this situation does. What's up, house fam? It's Larry here. Let's get into this conversation. Currently, I'm 425 pounds, and it's extremely hard for me to even discuss that with you. Just to give you my particulars, I'm 33 years old. I'm a bus driver, and I weigh 425 pounds. I'm 6'5", 6'4", and close to 6'5". I'm really embarrassed about where I am physically, as you can see. I've never been this big in my life. I've gone up and down, as you can see here. That's the smallest I've ever been. I was 230 pounds there at 6'5", and that was just after high school. I was training to go to the Marines, and I was hoping that I would have a career in the military, but unfortunately, due to me having a pre-existing medical condition of asthma, I wasn't able to enlist because I wasn't willing to lie on my, I forgot what they call it, your medical exam paperwork, your MEPS paperwork, to state that you don't have any previous medical conditions. And, you know, at the time that I did it, they do have access to medical records and databases and stuff like that, to where I would get found out pretty easily. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to go to the Marines. It was one of the hardest times of my life because it was the first time in my life where I was fully motivated. You know what I'm saying? Fully motivated. Nothing was holding me back. I wasn't waiting for anyone to do anything for me. I was taking every opportunity I could that came to me. I was not held back in any way. And now that I sit here in the condition that I'm in, I feel stuck. I have a degree in sociology, a college degree, a bachelor's, and I wanted to be a probation officer. And unfortunately, because of how heavy I am, I'm physically unable to complete their pre-academy training. It's that simple. I hope that I am, at some point, have a position with the Department of Probation. Hopefully, at some point. You know, it's not the easiest thing to do, to lose weight, to get control of your life. But where I'm at, I have everything to lose. I have everything to lose. I have nothing to gain from staying this way. I have nothing to gain from being this physical prison of a body. Nothing. I get anxious when I see stairs. I get anxious when my job has to have me walk a certain distance to get to a bus. I get anxious when I go out with my kids and my kids are asking me to play and I can't physically keep up with them. I'm literally in my most miserable point mentally in my life right now at 33, where I should be thriving in my 30s. No one will ever understand completely how hard it is to physically wake up every day and see yourself stuck in this place unless you are in it. No one will ever understand what food addiction is unless you have it. No one will ever understand how hard it is to do something new after it has been done, your behavioral pattern has been done for the last 17 years, 18 years. I mean, for 18 years, I've been eating fast food and being unhealthy. Even in high school, You know, I got my first job at 15, and from that point on, my mom was just like, feed yourself, take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I did. You know, I paid my car notes, I paid my car insurance, paid my cell phone, I fed myself. I did everything that I knew I could do and afford to do for myself. The only thing my mother did was provide me a place to stay. That's all she did, was provide me with a place to stay. And it wasn't easy, but it did teach me early on that no one's going to do anything for you. Everyone has to take care of themselves. And if they're not good at taking care of themselves, there's nothing that they can do for you. So, today's June 20, 2022. Okay? This is my D-Day. This is me storming the beach at Normandy. I don't want to die. I don't want to die fat, sick, unable to move, unhealthy. I injured my back 2 days ago sprinting with my wife, trying to show my wife I can run fast. Not no more. I refuse to allow myself from this day forward to lose anymore. I lost in high school football when I let a coach make me quit. I lost a few things in education-wise at colleges when I just dropped out of college. Nothing is perfect. Just because things aren't perfect, don't think that you don't have to make changes. There should be nothing holding you back. Because everything you want is on the other side of your bitch ass sitting there, not willing to do what the fuck you need to do to get there. Everything you want is on the other side of that. You could wake up, you could cry, you could have a pity party, and you can eat junk fucking food all damn day and just sit there in your fucking misery. Or you can refuse to be that person. Step on the other side of that bullshit ass, weak ass, lying ass, conniving ass, sneaky ass motherfucker, and you stand over there on the other side and you be fucking intentional with everything you do. Intentional with your diet. Intentional with your exercise. Intentional with where you go. Intentional with where you spend your time. Because if you're going around people and you're spending your time around people who's fucking up and they're not getting their shit together because their lives are somewhat together and they're healthier and they're eating that bullshit, you're tempting yourself. Go into fucking hibernation. Detach yourself from every fucking thing. Destroy that life. Step on the other side of that motherfucker's dead body and you build it up from foot to knee to hip to shoulder to that big ass head you got. There's no point in me sitting here on this fucking couch having to express to myself how upset I am with myself for being here. That person deserves to be gone. That person deserves to be buried 6 feet deep. Because he ain't shit. He ain't worth shit. But on the other side of that, is to be determined. TBD. I don't know who that person is going to be. But I promise you, they're going to be the most positive version of myself. They're going to be the strongest version of myself. They're going to be the truest, purest, honest version of myself. I can say those are the building blocks. Because all of this, it's got to go.
You can't let me down again. No matter how bad you don't want to try, you can't let me down again. Every day, you make me sit here and watch you waste away all of the greatness I see in you. You literally are sabotaging yourself every step of the way. You breaking my fucking heart. I fucking love you. No more excuses. No more hesitation. No more stepping back. No more wasting time. It's only you. Only you can do it. Can't nobody else do it for you. You gotta do it. You gotta run. You gotta push. You gotta step past yourself every step. Every fucking day. Every chance you get to say yes to something you would say no. You gotta become something new. You gotta destroy what was there and build it up again. There's no in between. It's either here or there. And if you want to get there, you gotta get out. Everybody's counting on you. Everybody. You're the one. Nobody else got the opportunity you got. Nobody else got the skills you got. You're the one. You're the ones in the generation one. Change it. You make the change. Stand up. Stand up right now. Find yourself a fucking mirror. You go find a fucking mirror right now. And you sit there. And you look yourself deep in your soul. I mean deep. Past all the bullshit. Past all the lies. Past all the fakeness. Past all the fake fucking shit. And you look yourself dead into your soul. Choose. You want to be great. You want to be strong. You want to be somebody your family can depend on. Or how about you want to be that guy your son can look up to and find pride in himself, because nowhere else can he find pride in his family. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do for your little girl? Are you gonna set the example? Are you gonna stand on principle? Are you gonna stand on principle and make change in your life? The Lord gave you breath. And the Lord will take your life. And in between those times, you have choices to stand on principle, to change the direction of your life. Because all that trash you see laying around, all that shit you see on the ground, all your feelings of being down, it's right there inside of you. It's not in the mirror. It's not in the person next to you. They're not thinking about you. They're not thinking about you. You are the only person involved in this conversation.